I'm so obsessive compulsive disorder, right? Only I like compulsive disorder obsessive. To me makes better sense. CDO. Just makes more sense. So at any rate, they didn't have a diagnosis for that when I was in school. I was just the weird kid who had to have everything at right angles. On my desk always looked so good, but I made straight F's. And I'd get upset because the teacher would start writing on the blackboard and she would write crooked. It would go uphill, and it would confuse the heck out of me. Miss Sherbert, would you mind please you're going way up on the end. I can't. And she's, they didn't really know what was the matter with me. At the time they didn't have anything for that. But I learned how to control it pretty good. The only time it really gets the best of me is when I'm driving and it's raining, and I start counting windshield wiper. Oh, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing. I have to turn them off. That's even worse. I've turned them back on. 1001, 1002, and so it's not so bad. But at any rate, my wife is not obsessive compulsive. In fact, she lives in piles. There's piles of things around, and she knows where everything is in those piles. And so the rest of the house belongs to her, but my office is where everything is right with the world. Everything looks so good in there. I can't find nothing, but it looks so good. People go, "You're so organized." I go, "Yeah, maybe, but I don't know where anything is." So in my office is where everything's right. Well, one day she came in for a little visit and say hello, and she left her shoes in my room there, and just laying there on the floor. Shoes don't go there, And I don't leave shoes on the floor in my room, and that was bad enough. And had they been side by side like this, it would have been a little easier. But they weren't. One was here, and the other one was over there. So it was no matter what I did, it was just bothering me. So I left them there for 4 or 5 days. And I knew if I picked them up and moved them, she was going to come ask for them. But I couldn't stand it, so I picked them up and put them in her closet. And that same day, she came in and goes, "Where are my shoes?" I said, "Well, I put them in your closet." "Well, I didn't leave them in the closet. I left them right there." And I go, "I know. I'm sorry, honey." And she walked out of the room, and I wrote this song. And it's called "You Left Your Shoes in My Room." And it's a story. It's not a lie. All right. Boy, if I can just remember any of this. You left your shoes in my room. Now your wardrobe's incomplete. You left your shoes in my room. Now you're in your stocking feet. Oh, you left your shoes in my room. 2 questions come to mind. Will you be gone a little while? Or are you gone for good this time? Who left your shoes in my room? I guess I could suppose you left those shoes in my room 'cause you want to show off those cute little toes. You left your shoes in my room. But I could be mistaken. Maybe you just left so fast you just forgot to take them. Now I know you're out there somewhere, girl, and that's what breaks my heart. 'Cause you ain't got no shoes, and you might step on something sharp. Yes, that's right. Do 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 do. Wank, wank. Of course, you might not be on foot. I mean, you could have called a ride. You can't ride forever, girl, someday. Got to step outside. When you do, and your foot hits the ground, you're going to wake up and go, whoa, my foot sure does feel funny. Out here on the asphalt, my foot feels naked. I go, no, this is Texas, man. Your foot is bare. You left your shoes in my room. Did you mean to share them? You left your shoes in my room. Now if those shoes still fit you, come home and wear them. You left your shoes in my room. And if the truth be told, the leather's fine, they both still shine, but they've lost a little soul. You left your shoes. That's your part. You left your shoes. You remember those shoes, don't you, girl? Those cute little black patent leather things with the bows on top. You left your shoes. You woke me up early one morning. You said, honey, I do love you so very, very much. You said you loved me so much that you were taking me to Sears and you were going to buy me a new toolbox. All right. You left your... Ooh, I got all excited about that because Lord knows I could sure use another toolbox. You know, like, come on. You left your... So we jumped in the car. We drove as fast as we could to Sears. Got out. I locked the door. I grabbed your hand. We ran inside. Yeah, we ran inside. And somehow ended up in the ladies' shoe department. I still don't know how that happened. All I know is you're standing there looking at me, batting those little brown eyes, going, honey, I think I gotta have these. And I'm doing what any man would do at that point. I'm reaching in my wallet. You know that little rectangular piece of plastic? Yeah. 29.9. 29.9. I'm still paying on those shoes. Why don't you come home, baby? Come home and slip back into those shoes and let's pretend like none of this ever happened. And that is the story of shoes.